All right, so this is my review of the new Kuru Toga Metal. It's one of the newest pencils in the Kuru Toga lineup. Just came out this year, 2024. And just like the KS model that it's based on, it has the new Kuru Toga engine, which is made for less tip wobble, less squishiness. And you can see instead of having the engine down here, it just has a small window here. I don't know if you can see. But as you write, it will change from white to orange. So I'll just go through and I'll score it in different categories. And the way I did the scoring system is weighted, so not everything is out of the same amount. So the more important things like writing will be out of 5, and then other things might be less. So starting with looks, it really is a super nice looking pencil. So I'm gonna give it a perfect 3 out of 3 score. So looks will be out of 3. I know it's subjective, but it is super nice color. It's all metal. It has these tiny little grooves that run the length of it, going horizontally, and it gives a really nice feel in the hand. Like, you know, it won't slip, but it's really mild. So unlike knurling, which is really grippy, but it might get uncomfortable after a while, these grooves like really just, it makes it nice to feel and hold for long sessions. So now build quality. So I would also give that 3 out of 3. So yeah, it's all metal, so you can tell it'll be really durable. Metal end cap here, has this small standard Kuru Toga eraser. Metal clip, which is similar to the one you saw in the Dive model. Yeah, those grooves that run the length. The grip section has these spaced grooves in addition to the texturing. So if you take this off, you can see has the same engine as the KS. And one nice thing is when this closes, there's a small, I don't know if you can see, little rubber ring. So it'll lock in place once you screw it on. The cap is also metal, or nose cone. And then I believe the tip is actually brass. And the thing that sets this apart from the KS, besides the metal construction, is it has this nib damper you might have seen. And so what that does is, the new engine already travels less squishiness, but the nib damper even reduces that. So it makes it really hard to notice that squishy feel you might have noticed in other Kuru Togas. And then of course it has the Kuru Toga engine. So as you know, it'll rotate the lead incrementally every time the pencil is lifted for nice even lines. Like as I write, you'll see that the lines don't get any thicker. Okay, so ergonomics, I'd also give it 4 out of 4. As I mentioned, it feels really nice in the hand. Just, it's a nice width, not too wide, not too narrow, and then that grip texture, really mild but grippy at the same time. So really like that. So I'll give it a 4 out of 4. Ergonomics, I weighted 4 just because it's important to know how it feels. So now the writing feel. So this is actually like pencil on paper feel. So as you know, Kuru Togas in the past were notorious for that kind of squishy feeling and the tip wobble. So I didn't like it at first, actually. You get used to it, but that feeling of the tip squishing in, which is necessary for it to rotate. But this one, you barely feel it at all. It's really, feels nice and solid. Not quite as solid as a regular fixed pencil, but I'll give it a 4 out of 5. And for a Kuru Toga, it's the best, for sure. Okay, now value. So this is the one area that it doesn't do super well in. So it is pretty expensive still. I got this for about $35 US on the right from Mitsubishi on their website, Uni website. But I know like there's other resellers. It's hard to get in like North America. Other resellers going for upwards of $50, $60. So, but I think you still get a lot for what you're paying for. A lot of features. Honestly, the best pencil I've ever used. So I'll give it a 3 out of 5 for value. And then, so this should add up to 20. We have 10, 7, 3. So this is out of 20. So it would get a 17 out of 20, but I'll give the bonus. I usually give a bonus if it has added features. So I'll give it a +2 because it has the Kuru Toga engine. So all Kuru Togas would get 1 bonus. And the other thing is the nib damper. So the nib damper really helps make the writing feel a lot more solid. So +2. So total we have score of 19 out of 20, which is 9.5 out of 10. And as you can see, the writing never got any thicker thanks to that Kuru Toga engine. So yeah, all in all, really, really good mechanical pencil. The best one I've ever used personally. The build quality seems really good, so I hope I have it for a long time. And I would definitely recommend if you're able to find a good deal on it. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.